Hello Aries, how are you doing? Welcome into your weekly love reading with me, Deborah. Thank you for clicking onto this reading. This reading is from the 11th until the 15th of October. So we're going to do something a bit different. As you know, I like to change the readings up sometimes. Somebody asked me in one of the comments below, and she said, I'm so tired of seeing the past energy. Can we please see what is coming in love for us? And I was like, yeah, let's do that. So we're going to see what's going on and what is coming. Okay, so let's get into this reading. I'm going to let the cards just fall out on this one. I'm kind of leaving it as a bit of an open energy, and we're going to see what your spirit guides will show us with regards to what's up with you and where are you going, what's coming in next. So let's get some cards up here and we're going to have a look and see. Remember, general reading, these are not personal readings that we do on a one-on-one basis with people. These are general out there, so it is a collective energy. Take what does resonate with you and leave what doesn't. Usually in tarot readings like this, there's a specific message that you need to hear, so you get guided to hear that. And also check your rising sign. It's how you deal with life, how you deal with other people around you, and Moon and Venus is basically love. Let's see, Aries, what's up with Aries? Okay, Eight of Materials, Ace of Voices. Okay, I'm actually taking them all out. I've got the vibe to take it all out. I don't know why. I don't usually read tarot like this, but let's go. I'm going to tell you, for most of you guys, you might be single, because this is like what is coming in love. For some of you guys, you could even be with a person, and it's showing where this is going to go. And I literally asked Spirit Guide, you know what, unless an ex is coming back in, can we not look at the exes? You know what I mean? Unless they're coming back, and then I can't not but look at them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm looking at here. These two cards in the center talk about basically where you are at right now, what you've kind of been through. So definitely we are going to talk about a bit about what has happened, because, you know, it's part of our realities. With the Ace of Voices being here, something didn't work. It was like it wasn't successful. I can just put it that way. It didn't work, okay? And it's over. And this is something that you have released. So you let it go. Six of Voices, Six of Swords energy. Ace of Swords in the reverse position. So it kind of goes, yeah, I'm letting this go. I'm letting it go. It didn't work out. I'm releasing this from my life. Then you've got this Eight of Materials here, which shows that you've been focusing a lot on several different things. Okay, first one, I'd say it would be you. You're focusing on you. Look how beautiful this lady is. So beautiful. I love that outfit. That's just like, wow, that's gorgeous. She is, I wish I had that figure though. I'm just saying, you know, maybe you've been focusing on your health. You know, you've been going back to gym. You've been looking after yourself. You're making yourself look like that, male or female energy. The thing is, you've also been focusing on getting the money straight, focusing on the career, balancing out everything. It's like, I'm going to fix my life. I'm going to make it beautiful. I'm going to recreate myself. This kind of energy coming in. But part of that recreation that you want to have is not only, you know, I'm going to have a makeover financially. I'm going to be, you know, sorted. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to study. I'm going to get some skills. I'm going to improve my life. I'm going to go for my dream, you know, all those kinds of things. It's not just that. Something is missing. You know, you can have all those things, but you still need this, which is the Ace of Cups energy. So you still need to be able to look at life and go, so where's the love? You know, where is the love? Don't ask me to sing, it's bad. So where's love? Is it coming? And I feel like because it's already here in this, I feel like this is, we're looking at you, you know? So because this is already here, this is the Ace of Cups energy, you are ready to have love. You're going, universe, I'm open to have love. I'm open to have a good person who comes in and who actually sees me, sees the what I've accomplished in my life, sees who I am as a human being, and gives their heart to me, you know, shows me that they love me. So now we are going to have a look. Psychic Tarot of the Heart, John Holland, okay? This is going to show what is coming. We're really going to get a couple of cards out here, and we're going to see what these cards will show. This is a nice card to look, this is a nice deck to look at what is coming in love, okay, because it shows an interesting way of showing things. And even when you learn, because every tarot deck's got its own personality, and this one, especially being the psychic tarot, you know, it sort of shows what is coming, the future energy, and it's even when you read, like when you learn it, each one of these decks comes with like a guidebook. It's interesting the way John Holland describes the meanings of these cards, even though this is a tarot deck. Okay, it is a tarot deck, but it is just named differently. It's interesting. It opens your perspective on, I'd say if you're a tarot reader, I'm just putting it out there, if you got tarot cards and you got the original Rider Wyatt, or you got something like that, this would be a good like second or third deck to get. You can even check, I've got links in it in Amazon down at the bottom there, and you can actually get this deck because it really makes you look at tarot also in a bit of a different way. So let's see what is coming. Somebody out there needed to hear that. Let's have a look. Whoa, okay. This is the Ace of Swords. It's the same card. It's called Clarity of Belief, okay? Let's see what else is coming in here. Eight of Swords energy. This is the Eight of Swords. It's called the Hopeless and Helpless energy. Wow. Hierophant. We are looking at a person. Just as we were looking at you, we are now looking at somebody else. I love sometimes just to give the energy over to spirit guides and allow them to do with it as they wish to do. Let's move these things just a little bit here. These cards are so big, they can barely fit on the table. So let's go. Gonna have to move these pretty little flowers a little bit away. Okay, bring them back. There you go. Okay, so this is a very interesting situation coming up here. Very nice. You got somebody coming. The good news. Let me start with this card here. The Ace of Swords energy. The next person that's coming into your life is not going to be a repeat. It's definitely, absolutely not the ex. Okay, phew, okay. Where you had failed in a relationship in the past with the Ace of Swords in the reverse position, this time you're going to be successful. But not because it's written in the stars. No, because you've got another person that's coming in with the same thought in mind. They're coming in wanting to be successful, and they're coming in with clear thought, clarity of belief. They know what they want out of life. Maybe they're like you. It's like, I'm ready for this love. I want this love to come in. I'm ready to have this experience in my life. Bring it on. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like you're ready. This person has got the Eight of Swords energy. So for some reason, they have not been dating. I don't know why, but the Eight of Swords, it says helpless and hopeless. Maybe they gave up a little bit on love. But I got a feeling it's like more of this energy of them making a decision not to date. And I don't know why, but there's this interesting card coming up next to it, which says teach. So this is a very interesting person here. I pick up something very interesting, but they're doing something. They've got life experience and they've got a lot of interesting stories to tell, because I see them possibly well-traveled. This is so interesting. And they've got this Hierophant energy coming up here. I feel that is the Teach energy, and it's also Taurus's energy as well. There's a vibe coming from them that they've traveled quite a lot. They've got quite a lot of worldly experience. For some reason, I pick up this energy of somebody who has experienced other cultures, and not just the culture that they're living in. So when you speak to them, they got another viewpoint on life. Because I know, I've got a lot of I'm in South Africa, so I've got a lot of overseas clients that I do readings for. And sometimes they'll tell me stuff, and then I'm looking at it from my point of view, from South Africa. And then I'll tell them my point of view on something. I'll be like, sometimes this is our experience in life. And I've noticed that, especially with America, you guys live an extremely different lifestyle. And those of you who are not Americans will understand this, especially if you're coming from a country that's not like England or Australia, one of these or Europe countries, not all of them. Life is real out here and things are not easy. And sometimes this person has experienced some of those things, and they've experienced situations where people live without access to water. And they've experienced situations where people don't have electricity because they've traveled. And I feel like they haven't traveled first class. They've traveled real, backpacking, town to town kind of vibe, where they see the real world. And it could be because of the job that they're doing, or it could be just because that's the experience that they want to have. I feel like this person, and this is why I feel like they never opened up to love, is because they were opening up to experiencing life in some kind of way. Or there's another focus that they have, is not about love. But now, when you guys meet each other, this is a very quick thing. It's going to go very fast. The meeting, this person will know immediately when they meet you. They're like, Aries, this is the person. They'll know. They know. And meeting, this is when they start to, like this card is 8 of Wands, so it's success and growth. So it's very quick, very fast moving energy. You guys almost probably fall in love with each other pretty quickly and just be like around each other. Like I just pick you guys up, just you meet and it's just like, oh yeah, you are. Okay, yeah, we're going to just move on together with each other. When you guys meet, there's going to be a very big change in their life. So you're going to change. I feel like it could be both of you in some kind of way, but especially for them, there's going to be a very big aspect of their life that changes. And that's when the 7 of Cups comes in for them. There's decisions that they need to make, but they know what they want. Meeting you changes almost like the direction of their life. What they have been saying, I'm too busy. You know, I kind of pick up a person who's like an anthropologist or the professor, something like this, where they go off and travel, you know, like, see, like, I don't know, like, you know, these people who got like maybe organizations where they kind of like go and help people who are in need, and that kind of vibe where they've seen another part of the world, and from that energy they've got wisdom, they've got deeper understanding about life, you know, and maybe in their religion as well, you know what I mean. And this, you coming in, completely changes their focus. They start to dream about another way of being, another kind of choice that they might have about relationships and love and everything else like that. I do feel like they do fall in love with you, and it happens pretty quickly. And they know the moment that happens, there's adjustments that need to get made, because things are going to start coming in here. You know, I feel like this could be something very, very serious. So I want to get the Everyday Tarot out here. It's one of my favorite cards. My tarot, my spirit guides, I don't know, for some reason from the very beginning I bought this deck. It's very simple. Look, Page of Pentacles. It's very simple. We're taking it out. I saw it. I can't deny it. They come in wanting stability. Somebody's coming. They just love this tarot deck. They just want me to use it all the time, especially when they're giving messages. It's this one and my oldest tarot deck I was using in the last batch of readings that I did. It's like so old you can barely see the images. So let's see what advice do they have for you with regards to this. The Devil card, how interesting, it's in the reverse position. This side of the table I always associated with past energy, and this side with future energy. The Knight of Swords. Advice would always be this kind of thing coming from spirit guides. They are telling you about, because you remember on the table here we got this Ace of Swords in the reverse position and the Six of Voices, so they did hint at something from your past. Okay, they are telling you where before, because this is the card that I noticed that I didn't mean to turn it, but there it is. With this previous energy that you've had, Knight of Swords, that you walked away from this devil energy in reverse, Capricorn as well. It may be a Capricorn energy or somebody with very strong Capricorn placement. This is a relationship that was a bit out of control. Your previous situation, it was not going anywhere, it was not stable, and on top of it, it was also, there could have been a bit of fighting and arguments and things going on between you and this person, and they're showing that you took the action to just swiftly move away from it. You must probably cut down those ties or block people. This situation coming in here is that it's not this. So they're going, don't be afraid that the next connection coming in won't go to the place it's meant to be. Remember the person I'm describing here, this is a very interesting person. It's somebody who's got tales to tell. You know, they tell you, or they could have maybe even relocated from place to place a lot growing up, and they know a lot of kind of like lifestyles and things like that. This person's very interesting. They're coming in very quickly and they fall very quickly, and they know exactly what they want, and that's where their focus is. Stability going forward. There we go, Aries. Thank you so much. Good luck, and I'm wishing you all the best in the situation. It's great. A Hierophant would be like not bad. You know what I mean? And it's so interesting. I actually only noticed that it says teach here. And I kind of felt like, a professor or somebody who's doing something funny like that. And it literally says teach. Interesting enough. So there we go. I'm wishing you all the best going forward. And I'm sending my love in your direction. Bye.